This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Indonesia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde, and he's shapes to shoot! There's a goal! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. Oh, not quite. And he's there to belt it away. Distributed tidily. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Now he's got space here. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And claimed it back swiftly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Camavinga. And Guardiola. Looking to play him in. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. It is a corner, good chance. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Delivers with whip. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Hazard. It's Hazard! And that is doing no harm at all.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Nicely weighted ball. Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely feet. Quick look, then plays it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Fernandes. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Fernandez is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? He's in a great position here. And that is out of play. Great work on the overlap. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Akanji attempts a clearance. And it's Azar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Valverde. Ball's gone out of play. Oyarzabal, looking for the run, wriggles his way through, he's got away, plays it in low, Aldero claims it with it, and we've reached half-time. So it's all square, neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1.
That today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
The second half then, just getting going. Valverde. Valverde crosses.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. Oyarzabal, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Haaland. And it's Azar. And this is Hullet. Haaland. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Haaland.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Yamal. Camavinga. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Hazard. Haaland. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Cleared away. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There's a goal! Incredible! They have found their way out of a corner and landed a big blow of their own. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. And he was alert to it. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier...
Oh, what a mistake! And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yep, it's a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance, surely! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That has been cut short. And that's gone loose.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Nice interception, well timed. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please refrain from parking outside.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Thank you very much.
Indonesia get ready for another crack at the big prize.
everybody, and
Will they get the
welcome to
win they
today's
need to get
match.
their campaign off to a flying start? Or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi. Now it's Valverde. And they're quick to get it back. Over to the left. Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Neuer getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
Eto'o. Could move up a gear here. Goes looking wide. And that should get the job done. Neuer. And here's Eto'o. Played out towards the right wing. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Ambitious ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super big chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, it's come loose! Serginho. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He is through here! That is a brilliant interception. An instinctive delivery. Saka. Rice. Picked out brilliant. Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Oh, super find. Oyarzabal. Well, they've got it again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Efootball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got a touch.
Has a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Time and again they are repelled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Bale. Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. And here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. Referee has just said play on. Back into the middle. Indonesia still this single goal behind. Alexander-Arnold. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Bale. Out to the right. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get rid. Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, he's taken it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
But he's well positioned. Goes for a shot! Off the post! Pedri clears. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played back in. Serginho. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He shifted it to the flank. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! That's another chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run. Rice. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Bale. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball for Messi. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Messi!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution in progress.
Has a look up and drives it forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Spread it left. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball if he can get there. Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the
There will be
target
1
then.
minute at
He
a
seemed to
time.
believe it was going in.
Not too much more here than seeing our time, and added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall
Please be
disappointment.
made aware that smoking is only
Your
permitted
reflections
in
then, Jim.
designated areas.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the stops
today's
to
match.
make this a monumental
Manchester
occasion.
United against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other...
It's a quick one. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Hazard with it. Up he goes! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more... Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Oyarzabal. Taken back almost at once. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's crossed into the... Header! He's scored! First blood drawn. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Mbappe, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's managed to get free, and across it goes. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Tries a shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, easy pickings there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hernandez gets into some space. Hernandez with the delivery. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Could be danger here.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. And that has left him in a heap. He'll try to keep this alive. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe, Mikel Oyarzabal. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
There will
Beckham.
be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Now the ball's gone astray. Camavinga. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Hernandez, played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Shoots! Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he's quick to snatch it back. Now, can they get him away? Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been cut short. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Torres. This looks promising. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's another throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Adams cuts out the pass. And it's Azar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Over to the left.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Defending was strong and firm. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vardiol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Azar. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Beckham. And he's had it nicked away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That is a great pick-out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Indonesia against Manchester United.
Messi is first to take the long walk. Back off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Kane next in line, and here he is. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Ibrahimovic is second man up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Indonesia are looking to keep pace here.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Indonesia from one behind.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Fernandez is fourth up. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
The margin of error is 0. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Indonesia were a team not sure.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Messi is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to double their advantage. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. And the lead is 2. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. He's put it wide. Efootball is the third man to step forward.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved it! And that's that! They needed to win, and they have won.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Indonesia against Stade Laval.
So the ball is placed on the spot. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Mbappe is the second man to step up for his team.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Gordon is second man up. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. No, he's fluffed it. Zubimendi will take the third penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Son Heung-min comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Valverde is fourth up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Valverde comes forward for the 5th of 5.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away. 3 each. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Guardiola is next on this now extended list.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Laval at the point of no return. And there it is, the decisive kick. Indonesia can celebrate now. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game, and when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now, can they get him away? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sweden ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Paredes. He's in a great position here. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Kulusevski. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's in space and looking for options. Danger averted for now. Oh, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He gets big! Oh, off the bar! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi has got himself a free kick. Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. No, it's come to nothing. Elanga. This looks promising. Big chance! One-on-one! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space out wide. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's another chance! Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That is good alertness. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Kulusevski receives it in a good position here. Oh, good. There's the shot! Goal, Sweden! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's to Paul. Great vision. Acuna has it out wide and in space. Cajuste. Elanga. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Alvarez. He's being urged to shoot. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. No way through, so back it comes. Elanga. Good ball, good take. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's picked his way through. Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Romero gets it away. He's having a shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Sweden are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, again there's no way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Looking to play him in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's De Paul. De Paul. That is lovely. Sweden are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Fernandez. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Montiel looking to get on the end of this. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Kulusevski. Cajuste. Goes looking wide. Now he's got space here. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Alvarez. Cajuste. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. And Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Oh, good-looking ball. Elanga. And he's only too happy to take that back. Face to face, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Number 11.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Decent chance! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicked it back promptly. That's a sharp pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alvarez, big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Takes the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. That's that, the end. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter...
Chance! There it is! He has found the way through. Nice control. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Alvarez. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Incoming delivery. Romero can get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernandez. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the shot! Fernandez attempts a clearance. That is good strength. And now a sudden chance to counter. They get a throw in. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? Messi. McAllister. De Paul. He's in a great position here. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. De Paul. Lofted in. And that has been cleared. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cross goes in there. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Martinez. Now it's Messi. Martinez. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Lisandro Martinez simply refused to be outdone there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McAllister. De Paul. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Martinez plays it in. Back in once more. Great vision. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shot a goal! It's that's another chance! Yes, it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Now it's McAllister. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's been played through. Messi picks it up out wide. Fernandez. Messi. Montiel could try cutting inside here. Martinez. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's on it, can he get away? Fernandez. Now it's De Paul. De Paul. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Argentina have it back and can go again. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Just about up to 75 minutes. Played into space out wide. That's a decent clearance.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Looking to play him in.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
De Paul! Fernandez. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? De Paul providing an outlet on that flank.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Palacios. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. Fernandez has created one goal already. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Alvarez.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Searching pass he's played there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Messi. Lo Celso goes steaming forward. McAllister. And that is as far as it goes. Argentina can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rafinha has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's lightning fast, Peter, in both thought and deed. He's also one of the best out there at making intelligent runs off the ball, pulling the defence out of shape and allowing other players to drift into goal-scoring positions. It's great to watch, very hard to stop, and I'm glad I'm not trying.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Played back in. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Great real chance! Doué. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely spread. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Oh, super find. Taken back almost at once. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rafinha in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. Linton. And it's Paquetá. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's had it taken off him. Lucas Paquetá. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. And it's Doué. They get a throw in. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see...
Big chance! Out to the right. Eva Nielsen. Now it's Linton. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Mbappe. Good driving run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Guimaraes. Eva Nielsen. Out to the left it goes. Half an hour played now. And he plays one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lucas Paqueta is in a really good position out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Carlos Augusto calmly anticipates. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And here's Ribéry. Bruno Guimaraes. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Saliba. Olise. And it's Doué. Ribéry. Olise. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Eva Nielsen. Savinho gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Camavinga. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gabriel. Joelinton thinks one through. Saliba for Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good take, and he's had a shot! We've got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Carlos Augusto. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Joelinton! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Doué. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Koundé concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's not got that quite right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's a good ball. Great chance! Danger averted for now. And here's Doué. And this is Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He can get that clear. Corner number 2 then. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. very much into the last knockings. Savinho. Konate cuts it out.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Doué. Camavinga. And that is a little undercooked.
Temps additionnel.
Eva Nielsen. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Savinho. He's found a way through. Konate spots it and intercepts. Olise. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Dembele shoots! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over.
Très dense dès le coup de sifflet.